Hey everyone, this is David from Southside Detail. Today we're going to go over how to polish out your headlights. So when it's really cloudy and hazy like this, we have our RUPES polisher in front of us, our microfiber cutting pad, and some RUPES compound. This is all we're going to need. Sometimes when the headlights are really bad, you got to wet sand them. I did the other side, found out you don't need to wet sand them. You always want to do least aggressive first to see whatever it is. If you're polishing your paint or working on the interior, start from the least aggressive, then work yourself up. I found out with the polishing it was enough. You're going to see these cloudy headlights get really nice and cleared up like new once we use a microfiber cutting pad from MEGUIAR'S, our RUPES 3-inch polisher, and then we got our RUPES polishing pad or foam pad. That'll be the last step. That last step, it's always good to just finish up with a polish like you're doing a paint. Just get out whatever last amount of clarity you can out of the headlights. It's always good to polish out your headlights because it makes the car look older, it dated, it really takes away from the look of the car. We're also going to be doing a quick buff on the car itself, but customer agreed, yeah, let's clear up the headlights. So yeah, we're going to do that right now. It's going to make a huge difference. So take a look. This is the driver's side. This is after I did the compound, the polish. You can see huge difference from the other side I just showed you. So this is what that other side is going to look like after we show you how to polish them out. So big difference. And here's a close-up of the passenger side before we do buff it out. See, it's all oxidized and cloudy. These can be saved and restored. No need to buy any new headlights. I did also want to mention, once we're done, I'll show you, we're going to ceramic coat it with a GTECHNIQ EXO just to finish off and give it a nice protection, because if you don't protect it, it could haze up after a few months or a year, because what we're essentially doing is taking off a layer of this headlight, and we want to make sure there's protection against UV again. So I'll show you how to do that. You can use whatever you have at home, wax, a sealant. Alright, we're going to start off with our microfiber cutting pad from MEGUIAR'S. We're going to use our RUPES blue compound. Just put some compound on the pad itself. And then we're going to work it into the headlight. Just spread it out so it doesn't spray around everywhere, all over the car. If it does, that's fine. It's just this does keep it contained and easier to manage. So you see, you just spread it around. Alright, now that we got the compound spread over the actual headlight itself, we're ready to start polishing. I'll bring it up to speed setting 4. And kind of like how we did our paint, if you watched my paint video, it's one what I did about 2 years ago. You just want to make sure you're not in one spot all the time. You could potentially burn headlights out, but it's never happened to me. If you got a dual action polisher, you're usually safe. Alright, let's start buffing. Alright, let's get a microfiber cloth and let's wipe down. Let's see our results. I know I said 3 passes. I probably did about 4, but I started to see through the compound and I wanted to get a little more cut on the headlights. Alright, so check out those results. The results speak for themselves. Looks awesome. So this is something you can do yourself at your house. Just buy a polisher and some compound and you can restore your headlights. Or if you're local, I'm in Plainfield, Illinois, you could have me do it. SouthsideDetail.com. You can book an appointment or just give me a call. And I can do this at your house. I am mobile. Yeah, check out those results. They're awesome. Alright, here's a close-up. A substantial difference. I mean, it speaks for itself. Look how clear they are now. And this is just with a compound. That's always so impressive. And now this car's going to look a lot nicer, and you're going to actually be able to see better at night. So our final step is use the RUPES DA Fine polishing foam pad and their polish. This is great stuff. I love it. One of my favorites. Is most often what I use to make a big difference on paint. We're going to use it on the headlights just to get out whatever final amount of clarity we can get and gloss. Just everybody looks great, but we can go a step further and finish it off with this, and then we're going to complete it and seal it with the ceramic coat. Alright, so same thing. I spread out the polish, speed setting 4 on the polisher, give it about 3 to 4 passes, and then we'll wipe it off and see our results, and we'll be able to finish off and put the ceramic coating on. All right, let's grab our microfiber cloth, wipe off the polishing residue, and yep, these headlights look awesome, just like new. Just a few minutes of work, you can see a big difference. All right, before we coat it, we want to make sure all the polishing residue is off the headlight, just so the coating can adhere better to the headlight. So we got MEGUIAR'S surface prep and a microfiber cloth. Let's just clean it up a little. I didn't explain it early in the video, I forgot. You also want to mask off around the headlight, just to avoid any touching on the paint or itself or anything like that if you're not buffing it. Since we are buffing this paint after, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's just good practice to do it. All right, so let's put some surface prep. MEGUIAR'S. This is just an IPA, just to clean off the headlight. Okay, so we got our coating and our applicator pad. You can use anything you have, like a foam applicator like this with microfiber. This is from AUTOFIBER. It's really good. I'll link in all the products that I used today in the description box below, just so you can pick up these products if you want to do the same thing to your car. I know I said GTECHNIQ EXO earlier. We're actually going to use Crystal Serum Light just for the extra longer durability that you get out of it. It's about a 3-year coating. You can also apply it to your car, the taillights, the paint itself. Okay, so we're just going to use the pipette here, get some coating, and we're going to apply it to our applicator pad, just like that. We can get a little more if we want. Okay, that should be enough. Put our coating back. And we'll just go in straight lines. You can see it applied to the headlight. Doesn't take long for this coating to apply to the surface it's going to, or bond to the surface. So we'll make sure it's all evenly covered on the headlight. Okay, the coating's ready to be wiped off. It's about a minute, so it's a warm day today. So you start to see the GTECHNIQ coating almost sweat. That means it's ready to be wiped off. Wipe off is really easy. Just make sure you have a clean cloth to do that. We'll just buff it off here. Flip the towel over, just get any remaining residue off. Okay, there it is, guys. I'm just going to apply the coating to the other headlight. But that's it. Now you can try this out at home or have me do it. David from Southside Detail, southsidedetail.com. I am based out of Plainfield, Illinois. I am mobile, so I can go to you and do this and get your headlights looking like new again. Let me know what you thought of the video. Give a thumbs up, follow, subscribe. I'll leave all the products I use in the description box below. Like always, thank you for watching.